nii, kes on live, kus on live?
Meie oleme live.
What?
Ja näe, kohe on ka 5, Geoff on live'is kohe 3, 2, 1. Näe, tere Madis! Pole 100 aastat näinud.
Nii, kus ma seda pilti otsa näen? Oodake rahule. Juba näen.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Geoff. Hope you're doing well. I haven't been on Twitch live in a long time. And I was like, we're getting ready for Summer Game Fest.
Geoff just ütles, mis nende primary kanal on.
So I'd update the graphics to this year. And hope you're all doing well, by the way. Happy Memorial Day if you're here in the U.S. And yeah, I just wanted to stop by and chat a little bit with you guys about all things Summer Game Fest. So it's been a while here. I gotta maybe, let's see if I can put up my little Summer Game Fest logo or something here. Sorry, I'm playing with OBS. It's been a minute. Then I get the featured chat going. So anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, we're hoping to have a good Summer Game Fest coming up. It's going to be a big week. We've got the PlayStation State of Play coming up on Thursday. And then we got our big live show on Thursday, June the 9th. So anyways, hope you guys are doing well. We're going to chat a little bit about Summer Game Fest and what we're doing. Hope all is good. But yeah, we're going to reveal this week. We'll be revealing a lot of the partners. People have been waiting to hear who's working with us on Summer Game Fest. That will all be revealed this week. We've got some sizzle trailers, some hype trailers, some game news, some special guests we're going to be announcing this week, which I think will be exciting. And it all leads up to our live show. It'll stream right here on Twitch on Thursday, June 9th. So not this Thursday, but next Thursday. And we also we'll have a really cool Twitch drop as well. So we'll tell you about that this week as well, but we'll have our Twitch drop coming. So lots of news this week. And if you're a video game fan, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff happening, I think, as well. Yes, we're showing the 9th, but I think there are going to be some cool games showing stuff this week as well. So get ready. It's going to be like a fun week for video games. The PlayStation State of Play, I'm very excited about on Thursday, so we'll be watching that together. Then we've got my show next Thursday, and then obviously the Xbox and Bethesda game showcase on Sunday the 12th. So this week and next week are going to be very good, I think, if you're fans of video games, which I know all of you are if you're watching this channel and getting ready. So yeah, we're working on our show. It's going to be a fully live show. I'll be in a studio like last year. We'll have guests with me. I know there are a lot of pre-recorded events that people still do. I'm a big believer in the big live show and the energy of that. So in rehearsals, I'm actually starting tomorrow. I'll be in quarantine because I have to be extra careful.
Pärast seda on ka arusaad mingisugune mängimissaade peal alati peale seda ka midagi näidata.
So there's still a lot of rules and restrictions.
Gameplay läbi saab mingi gameplay asjadelt ka.
Actors Union.
Nagu ma arvan, selle jaoks on neil nüüd see, mis iganes, mingi
so I'll probably be streaming a little bit more on Twitch because I'll be
ei mõtlegi, et eelmine aasta ka mäletan
panin mingi Twitchi kanali.
hakati
mingi
asju näitama.
Games with some announcements, hopefully some surprises if things hold. And some real in-depth looks at gameplay and gameplay sequences as well. So I'm very excited about everything that's come together for the show, and there's lots still to do. But anyways, I just wanted to chat with you guys for a little bit. I thought maybe I'll take some questions. I'm going to try and get that featured chat thing going if I can figure out how to do that again. It's been a minute, as I said, so I may not fully have everything ready to roll. But let's see if featured chat works here, and I'll answer some questions. Oh my God, I'm trying to remember how I do this. My dashboard. Okay, yeah, here we go, I think. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can make this work. Let's see. Okay. So if I display this, will it display? Oh, there you go. Wow, it works. I know how to do this still. All right. Yes, if you guys have questions, drop them in chat, and I'll try and answer some of them. First question, why PlayStation so quiet every year since they leave E3? I don't know if they've been quiet. I think they're just taking a different approach. They've been doing state of plays. The Future of Gaming event. I think PlayStation is kind of off the cycle of we have to hold everything to June. and talk once a year. They do events all the time, kind of when games are ready, honestly, right? And that's one thing that I think is happening more and more, is that it used to be the industry would be on this kind of, holiday cycle where they'd have all these big events in June and then go quiet for the rest of the year and ship games in the fall. Now games are always on endeavors. I mean, there's, Fortnite's constantly updating. They got their big event next Saturday, which I'm excited about. And then PlayStation, so I don't think they've been quiet. I mean, I would say generally there have just been fewer games coming out, partially because I think there are a lot of live service games that people keep playing. We keep playing the same games with our friends, but also just COVID's really impacted things. And I think even this year, it's a lot lighter year than we thought when we started, right? It was an amazing February with Sifu and Horizon and Elden Ring and Destiny, Witch Queen. They were all within like 2 weeks of each other. And now there's not really that much coming out right now. So it's going to be very interesting to see kind of what the year looks like. I'm thinking about that for Game of the Year, obviously, for Game Awards and what the competition's going to be there. But I don't think anyone's necessarily quiet. People just have different strategies and approaches. And I'm very excited about what Sony's got to show for State of Play on Thursday. So we'll all watch that together. But good question. All right, let's go to more questions here.
Ei paista küll, minu meelest
Let's see.
väga valed värvid. Minu meelest Switchil ei ole ühtegi sellise värviga.
What theaters are going to be streaming Summer Game Fest? Good question.
Kuidagi
we're working with IMAX. And we're doing something called IMAX Live.
Switchil oleks eri pooltel.
Switchil on need värvid on natuke siuksed neoonvärvid.
In the US and Canada. You can go to tickets.imax.com and you can go and watch the Summer Game Fest show live with your friends. You have to pay for it. It's a ticket. It's an IMAX screening. But you're going to get some goodies. There's a goodie bag that will reveal the contents of, I think, this week, but there's going to be some pretty cool stuff in there.
Saate oma Arkham Knightsi.
Yeah, it's in New York, LA, San Francisco, Toronto, Canada. All around sort of the country. So if you're in one of those cities, go to ticket.imax.com and check it out. And it's kind of an experiment. We're going to do it now, and we're also going to do it for the Game Awards in December. It's a result of something I did back in the day with PlayStation around E3, where we did the sort of E3 experience, where fans could go to theaters and watch the E3 press conferences, and that was really fun to do. So I missed that, and especially now, kind of post-COVID, how can we gather physically? I was like, this could be a cool way to involve everyone in the show. Okay, next question. From Dark Legacy wants to know, would you say that this year's Summer Game Fest will live up to the rumors and or expectations of fans? Dangerous question. Kind of depends on what your expectations are, what the rumors are. There are lots of really bad rumors. I mean, it's funny. I have a pretty good sense of what's in my show, but also in other shows, just because of, we're all working with the same companies, and I see all these like leaked rundowns of shows, and it's all this stuff is like totally fake. I see that with Game Awards too. It's like, here's the 4chan leak of, what's gonna be at the Game Awards. I'm like, yeah, this was like never even considered this game, or it wasn't like this was a version.
Ei hakka kurat jahvida.
And it's like not at all real. So there's a lot of bad rumors out there about what's going on. And I don't know, expectations are a hard thing, right? Everyone has a different expectation of what they want to see. I'm sure we'll disappoint some people. Hopefully we'll excite other people. I always say with a show like mine across a couple of hours, hopefully there are 2 or 3 things that you see in the show that you get excited about. And if we do our job right, you'll discover a couple games you want to put on your wish list. And hopefully that's worth your time watching the show. If you are worried you're going to be disappointed, watch it on VOD afterwards or watch it online. Like, I mean, it's, it's a free stream. You can watch it if you want. We're not forcing you to watch it. We're not doing anything that you don't have to do. So I don't know. Hopefully people will like some of the stuff we have to show, but I'm sure there will be things. I mean, I see now stuff on the internet where I'm like, this is not happening at all right now. And I'm glad some people are excited about certain ideas and things, but some of those things as well. So yeah,
nagu eelmisel aastal, üle-eelmisel aastal, lihtsalt ei Kojima sinna tulale patsutada. Tubli mees on sõber. Ja nagu kõik, nagu seeres, nagu päriselt.
So, miks? The Xbox Bethesda show, what they have to show us when they announce that, Starfield and Redfall are both moving to next year. Going to be very interesting to see what they have to showcase. Same thing with PlayStation State of Play, if I can talk. They've said they're focusing on kind of third party and PSVR 2. And everyone wants to know, well, when are we going to get to see, a lot of their big first-party games and things like that. So expectations are a funny thing, and you guys, I'm sure, will grade everything and give opinions on stuff. All right, next question comes from Double Matt _1. Double Matt wants to know, which do you prefer more on the planning side, TGAs or Summer Game Fest? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, Game Awards is such a passion project of mine. I've been doing it for decades, really. I really enjoy that process, and especially now that it's so well established, the meetings I'm having already this year about the Game Awards are just like insane, the games that are going to be hopefully coming to that show. I say hopefully because even if I get pitched something now, it doesn't mean it'll necessarily happen.
Aga ilus selge pilt on neil sel korral. Okei, päris üritas mulle kella pihta hakanud.
Later this year. Summer Game Fest, honestly, it's been really stressful the past couple of years because there was always this kind of thing of like, is E3 happening or not? Is Summer Game Fest happening? So it's been a very frustrating thing, honestly, over the past couple of years because I can't just plan the show. I have to worry about, well, what other shows are happening and how does this fit together and what's going on? But I have a ton of fun doing these things. Like, I'm so blessed and so honored to work with the gaming companies and put together these shows. So they're both fun. But yeah, Game Awards is a little bit more fun, or has been, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's always going to be the case. It's a lot more work also. I mean, Game Awards is literally takes half my year to put together. And Summer Game Fest still takes a couple months. And we're working on this in January. But they're different. Good question. But yeah, they're just different. Let's see. All right. Next question. What is your personal most anticipated, most upcoming game? The Creation Copilot.
Summer Game Festi striimis saab ainult siis sinna spämmida, kui sa tellid enda kanali.
I'm really excited about the new Monkey Island game.
Oh,
from Ron Gilbert. That was just a franchise that I loved growing up, so I'm excited there's going to be another Monkey Island coming out. I'm very
Geoff ei öelnud sulle,
et
kirjutamine tasuta on.
Starfield, I'm excited. I don't know anything about it. I hope we're going to learn more, June 12th around that. But I'm very interested in what Todd Howard is up to.
Spämmimine ei ole tasuta, spämmimisest tuleb raha maksta.
I think he's got something really special.
Keda ma üldse tellin?
So I'm excited to see what BG has to show for
mitu
that.
kanali tellimus mul on.
Obviously, the Breath of the Wild sequel I'm excited about. We'll see if we see any more of that in the coming months, but I'm excited about that. Now that's moved to 2023. So those are probably some of the biggest ones right now.
Miks sa minu maha
There'll be
võtad?
some other surprises I'm sure that I'm excited about too, so stay tuned.
Mul on
But yeah, there's lots of good
tellitud
stuff. What's your most anticipated game? Drop it into the chat. All right, next question. Jeff, will you ever move the Game Awards to another city every year to make this more federated? Yeah, look, I've talked about that publicly before. I would love to do the Game Awards in a different city. Can you imagine the Game Awards live from Tokyo? That would just be insane. It would be so cool. I'd love to move it around, sort of like the Olympics, right? Where kind of pick a new host city. Then COVID got in the way, and it's also extremely expensive to do things internationally. So to go to, London, Tokyo, stage our whole team, and it's a very complicated show to put together technically. It's really difficult. So we have to travel a lot of people, and it's not a trivial thing to say, hey, I'd love to do a show in Tokyo or London, which are probably the two first cities I would think about going to. So I don't know, maybe one year. Definitely not this year. We're back in Los Angeles this year, and I think COVID slowed a lot of that down. So in the future, it is a dream of mine. I think it would be so cool to do a show like in the Tokyo Dome or something, and have all the Japanese developers there and fans. That's the kind of stuff I get very excited about personally.
Vaata nüüd 2 tunni pärast panen uue video üle, ma ei taha 2 tunni pärast kohe.
Thinking about.
Ära spämmi mind. Seda hetke, kui video üles pannakse, seda ei näidata.
You never know.
Yeah.
Here's a good comment. Someone says it's just a bunch of advertisements. That's something that I often see people talk about for our shows, that they're, it's like, it's a bunch of ads. Well, spoiler alert, if you tune into any, like the PlayStation State of Play is an advertisement for PlayStation. The Xbox conference is an advertisement for Xbox. And my shows are advertising games. That's, I think, sort of the contract we have with the audience, that they kind of know that's what to expect. That said, you know, I get that there's an
an
element of editorial to sort of how we do things and what we place in these shows, and hopefully you guys find value out of the show. They are free shows that you get to watch, and my shows especially, we have to find sponsors and advertisers to pay for them, because we're not, you know, if I was Xbox, I'm going to pay for the show because it's a marketing endeavor for my company. So there's a line item for that. For me, I don't make endeavor for my.
Ikka topitakse seda reklaami. Ikka tõmmatakse delay peale, noh. Ma ei taha seda delay'd. Tahaks väiksema delay'ga saada seda pilti.
YouTube'is on tulevad reklaami. YouTube'is tiksub mingi countdown ja...
company, so there's a line item for that. For me, I don't...
selle reklaami asemel või?
I have to sort of find sponsors to help us out. So yes, there are advertisers.
YouTube'is on siis nagu ka paus vahepeal selle või?
Relevant as possible. Hopefully there's some good games.
Following program may contain content that
yeah,
some
it's just like when you
viewers
go to
find
the movies,
offensive.
you kind of go early.
Viewer
to see the
discretion
movie
is
trailers,
advised.
I love movie trailers. I love game
Nii,
trailers.
et kellele ei meeldi
So yes, you're going to see a lot of
dissid,
wall-to-wall game
vägivald
trailers
ja
in my
mis
shows,
iganes silmad kinni.
that's kind of how
tahad
things
öelda,
are.
et Twitch on maas
We're
või?
going to have some cool gameplay sequences
Nii,
in this
Geoff
show,
läks,
which we haven't
Geoff
done
on
in Game
laval.
Awards. We're just going to be like... we're going to have some cool gameplay sequences in this show, which we haven't done in Game Awards. We're just going to be like literally raw
YouTube on sel korral on hoopis YouTube kiirem.
YouTube on otse, tundub.
Especially at Game Awards, just because things are so fast-paced. So maybe that's a little less advertising-y to you. But yeah, look, I mean, there absolutely will be... you know, sponsored elements to all my shows, and that's just sort of how we have to pay for them. So, yeah, it's a fair point, and I see people always talk about that.
All
but yes, we are
to come together.
Absolutely kind of celebrating games and showcasing new games as part of my shows, and that's not going to change. So, it's a good commentary, but it's just sort of you know, it's kind of the way things are.
Geoff pani just mobiilimängijad teistega ühte patta. See on allakäigu trepi algus.
But we've got a lot of great stuff, so let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game
Street
series
Fighter
has
kuus.
Street Fighter 6 coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
No nii, world premiere character. Las ma arvan, Ken.
You won't know what hit you. Let me have some fun. Let's get this mission started. This will be a good fight. Got you in my sights. Neutralized. Predictable. Time to end this. Fire. Double. Summon. I'm just on another level.
Jah, jäi. Street Fighter 6, andke tulla. Selle võtab.
It's all about the comb. All right, next it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
No nii, uus mäng. Knack 3.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
At least he's in one piece.
No, the thing.
Willis, take the lead.
It's the thing, the thing.
Oh, this ain't good. What we found was a new kind
alien.
of evil. And it found us first.
mis on palun õige?
This wasn't human.
See it.
Willis! Open fire! Go, go, go! Alvarez, through that door! Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Kas see mingid korraliku alieni mängu üldse kunagi on ilmunud ka või?
Isolation oli.
See uste avamise simulaator.
Yeah. See oli VR-is oli äge vähemalt. Ja mäng on pealtvaates üldse.
Oota, mis mõttes pealtvaates?
Okei.
Ma ei pannud tähele midagi
That
praegu.
was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago,
vaatas
at the Game
multiplayer
Awards, we
märul.
revealed the Callisto
Käi jala.
the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator,
Siis võib isegi
Greg
äge olla.
Schofield. But first,
Mingi
here's the
arkaadmärul
quote-unquote
on-
Schofield cut of the
Talutav.
brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Mis asi?
Destiny 3. Ei olegi.
No see Callisto nüüd on ju.
Take a look outside. Did you know
Callisto
that they call
protokoll.
Callisto the dead moon? Dead,
Mingi Krafton oli.
just like you would have been if I
Vahepeal
hadn't
ekraani.
fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Ei ole jälle minu tüüpi mäng. Mina mängiks. Kohe mitte mäng.
No, mõtle, mulle need hulukad meeldivad, aga kõik oleneb sellest, kui hea mäng ta on. Et sul võib seda verd ja möllu võib selleks olla nagu muda, aga kas ta on ka äge mäng?
Gives me chills every time.
No, jah, võtta. Et see teine, see jõulumäng on see huvitav.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Geoff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. Yeah. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know. But
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies. Just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the grip. Okay. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies. It shows them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great.
Minu meelest eelmine kord hakkasid pärast näitama neid gameplay juppes ja mõtle, ma ei mitte võiks võiks vaatama veel.
Sa ütlesid 2 minutit.
Kuna ei no üldse mängile palju vaata. Mõtle, ma eelmine kord miskipärast mäletades ma vaatasin nagu mingi poole ööni neid jupikesi nagu.
The dedication, their hard work. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn,
thank you. Very amazing.
This year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year.
World-class indie ramps.
Mingi E3, kus see oli, kus mingi tüüp üksteisele kogu aeg õlale patsutasid, rääkisid you're amazing.
See oli siin ka, selles... ikka näitab kohe, no näed.
Mõtlesin sulle, et kohe näitavad.
No, gameplay. Näita siia.
Ja juba failis, nägid jah? Juba jäi tegelane, jäi kuradi mingi asja taha kinni.
Ei, tegelane jäi siis kinni, kui see stseen algas. Siis see laadis seda sisse, see oli paus. Noh, astu vere sisse. Näita, kas vere jälle teavad, kui on verest läbi kõnnin. Näita maha nüüd.
Ei jää.
Kurat, see on nagu nii elus ja võtta seda veri, kõik läigib. See on nii tuus nagu next gen. See relv on sellest paganama aitan öelda, mis mäng see mulle meeldis, et see kurati ma veerni mäng appi nimi ja keele peal.
Näe, jää sul mingid jala jälgi maha.
Ei jää jah. The Persistence. Seal...
Sa tapad kellegi ära, saad krediitsid.
See Persistence on sama relv, kus sa võtad nagu selle gravitiga tüübi kinni ja kütad vastu seina. Samamoodi kosmos laeb pimeduses. Oh nii, mingi armor.
No see ongi Dead Space'i järgi ju, tõusib põhimõtteliselt. Nad annavad Dead Space'i fännidele selle mängu. Minu silmis siis nüüd ongi lihtsalt Next Dead Space. Ja ei meeldi mulle Dead Space, ei meeldi mulle teega. Mis asi see nüüd oli? On ju, täpselt Tonile sama mõte. Igav.
This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
No nii.
Seda me oleme juba mille korda näinud.
Ei nüüd on gameplay.
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern
No
Warfare
näe, Ghostil näidatakse vähemalt
and on
tüdrukut.
October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
Jumala äge lava on kokku ehitanud.
Ma vaatan seda maskiga pilti ja ütlen, andke mul Army of Two järgi või midagi, palun.
Võiks on ju.
Army of Two oli nagu siga kõva mäng.
Kelle oma see oli Activision või ei.
Tegi seda mingi 4 osa vist. 3 oli PS3 peal ja 1 oli PSP peal või?
See oleks asi, mis kõige müüks. Sisuliselt see raha vedeleb seal maas praegu hetkel.
EA on liiga ametis ka oma FIFAga raha teenimisega, nii et kama 8.
Ma mõtlesin, et see oleks võinud olla Activisioni oma, siis oleks lootust, et tulevused, aga... No sellest ju Tarmo räägibki, et...
No see oli multiplatvorm jälle pärast siis. Noh, PS3, Xbox. Viimane oli natuke kahtlasem. Esimese 2 olid väga ägedad.
See viimane oli ka väga täitsa.
Ei, ta oli mängitav, aga see oli natuke kahtlasem, aga ta oli ka mängitav.
Room clear. Coming out.
Nii kuuljaugu teavad seina, verepriskad teavad seina, juba parem.
No poisid vist ongi ainult viimast mänginud vist. No see vereplekid seina, see on nagu tänapäeval igal pool juba olev.
Ei ole. Ja kuuljaugud ka, see on juba äge.
Jaa, aga nüüd kui sa tagasi läheksid, siis on nad kadunud sealt.
No jah, võtta, et äkki ei ole see kord.
Yeah, right.
Nii, teeks riie läheb ilusti märjaks õues. Eks see pisigraafilised elemendid jumala tuhat tegelikult siin hetkel vähemalt. Muidugi selle Ghost enda relvi läheb märjaks. Nii, keegi just kaotas pea ja pool jalast.
Mida see tüüp seal tegi? Tead, mida ma selle mängu juures praegu tahaksin või? Sa näed, et siin on teine meeskond ka liikumas, eks ju? See võiks olla, et jumala võiks olla niimoodi koopina, et ühesõnaga, et sõber on sul teises meeskonnas.
Teises meeskonda.
Jumala äge läks, eks ju?
Ai, kurat, see näeb kurat hea välja tegelikult ju. Näeb täiesti timm välja hetkel. Juppe lendab. Nii, näitavad tuld ka äkki. No mine tule lähemale.
Said.
Väga ilus ju. nii, ma lähen teen lastele head ööd kalli, nii et kui midagi põnevat juhtub, siis rõõmustage minuti korraks.
Okei. Noh, kuidas see rahvale peal läheb? Toni ja Ghost ja Madis ja kes siin veel on meil? Ghost raudselt tahab seda mängida, on ju?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile was armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Vastaste käest võtsid need molotovid. Kurat sa oled nagu Tarmo varsti vingud iga visi asja kallal. Sulle Madis God of War istu, jah?
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
No, ma räägin, Viking, et co-opina, kui see sõber saaks seda teist meeskonda juhtida. Sorry, jah, mitte God of War, vaid see Call of Duty. Mõtlesin Call of Duty'd, ütlesin God of War. Täna terve päev otsa mingi God of War'i teema igal pool käinud. Appi God of War lükatakse edasi, appi God of War lükatakse edasi. Pähe juba kulunud see God of War.
Just don't get caught between them.
On ju, kampaania ja co-op oleks jumala äge siin. Siis olen mina ka täiega müüdud kohe. Co-opis on seda ka palju ägedamana mängida. Oi, näe, Tarmot ei olnud. Tarmo oleks saanud kohe küsida, et ega siin vette jala need ringid ka tekivad.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1.
No mängisime sinuga seda Divisioni ennekõustus. Lõpuks läks ikka hulluks bullet sponge'iga tüüpide jahtimiseks, et siuke aitab küll.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Geoff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Geoff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course Soap John McTavish, and then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces.
See inimene vaatab
Colonel
seda siit
Alejandro.
üritusest,
And Alejandro,
seda
I gotta say,
treilerit.
it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, this I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design.
Mis kuradi komme see kuradi siuke mingi mütsi kandmine, mis kuradi mingi uus veidra komme see on. Ega siis seda ka mitte pähe korralikult ei pane, vaid jätad ta niimoodi, ma ei tea, niimoodi imelikult pähe.
So again,
suurem poiss ka, suvine aeg, terve talv jumala eest ta mütsi pähe ei pane. Ja nüüd toob juba mingi mütsi pähe raisk.
We're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect?
Lollakas uus mood on tekkinud raisk.
First of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Geoff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration has just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit, it seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high-rise and other elements, but we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe, so all the more reason why we think this game is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise, so we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Geoff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
Mulle ei meenu praegu hetkel flashback. Üldse ei meenu.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
Ja kogu selles frantsiisis on ainult üks mäng, eks olnud. See on nagu eriti ikooniline frantsiis. Mis kuradi asi see tükk imelik on? Pumppüssiga ja maagiat ja... Ja vastased teevad ka maagiat. Order 86 plus tuum. Kusjuures, et sa tuletad mulle meelde, siis ma ei olegi seda orderit mänginud.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solis, everything okay in there?
Järgmine on mingi veider asi.
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh, man.
No, ütles ju sulle mängu kohta, et näitas sulle, et kõnnid ringi seal ja
It's so great that you're in another
kuskil
game.
mingi
I mean, it's feeling like this is your first
punasel planeedil
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of
kosmoses.
Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer.
Mida sa veel tahad?
Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I got to ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, you know, it's a new team, right? You know, independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. Yeah. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that.
Full like performance capture and everything.
Yeah. Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege of getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I know I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
I guess
your
I've
socks
seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element. To this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments.
vaatad kirjutavad sulle.
There is a lot of action in this game.
Kas vahepeal oli midagi huvitavat teie jaoks?
ma korraks vahepeal jooksin siia, siis ma nägin seda mingi püssipaugutajaid, mis oli heksini moodi.
Ma mõtlen see shotgunniga ja see vist on nagu, hetkel ongi nagu vist tipphetk nagu olnud selle vahepeal. Korraks eemal olid.
And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about
viimased, ma ei
through, I started tuning him out.
5-6 minutit on see Troy Baker siin muudkui
I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're excited
big
about
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to
Kes
debut.
on Mick Gordon? See on kindlasti mingi hästi rumal küsimus nüüd. Aga Mick Gordon on Doomi tegija või? Ei ole ju. Või on või? Helilooja, okei. No, makes sense, miks ma siis ei tea teda.
Järjekordne tume kosmoselaev. Neid oligi veel liiga vähe.
Kuule, terve see saade on olnud, sest see, millest see Troy Baker rääkis, see oli samamoodi, täpselt sama teema. Toni ütleb ka vestlusakmas, et mitu korda meil ütleb sama mäng, erinevate nurkade alt näidatakse juba. Nagu täiesti siuke idee puudus on arendajatel või milles värk on nagu? Kõik teevad ühte sama mängu, noh. Ja see treiler ütles meile väga palju.
That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more.
See oli väga sisutihe treiler.
Who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Näe, Arki kulutatakse välja.
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Geoff?
Oli vist Dwayne Johnson, kes Arkiga tegeles või? Oli Vin Diesel Arkiga. Vin Diesel Arkiga, okei.
And everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me.
Mingi Habitu reklaam käis.
Habitu reklaam.
La Roca in Spanish. Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive. Big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also I got to say that, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change.
In theaters only, yeah. Dope.
Become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Oota, aga mäng... Ta pidi ju mängu ka tegema.
Näita filmi lihtsalt.
Ma mõtlesin, et tüüp toodi sellepärast siia, et rääkida oma lõpuks mängus. Lõpuks ometi paljastada see, avaldada see saladus, öelda, mis mängu ta teeb. Need küll head tüübid.
Aga saab oma filmi reklaamida, sai oma Zoa Energy Drinki reklaamida. Jumala timm, ju.
Or you can be its savior.
Ime siis, et see kõrdi Summer Game Fest pikale veni, eks?
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket? He got a rocket.
Saime teada, kes ürituse kinni maksus.
Zoo Energy Drink.
See rokk sinna ekraani tuli, siis ma ütlesin, no nii, kas lõpuks tuleb ära, mis mäng see on? Nope.
Selles näitab mingid Anthemit jälle käete.
Testinud. Tarmo, sa ei tunne mänge?
See on tegelikult Outrideris ju.
No jumala äge Outriders oleks siis. Kuule, see näeb Outridersi kohta liiga äge välja.
Nii, mingi Terminaator tuleb ka.
Kirjutas kui alguses või? Okei, ma missisin selle. Need pannud tähele oma. Okei. Outriders, jah. Outriders World Slayer. See nägi, noh, ma tea, trailer nägi äge välja. No näed, lausa sel aastal. Huvitav, kas Game Passi ka või?
Ega seda mujal ei mängitagi vist enam ju. Switch!
No vaata, Geoff ütles, et Switchi ja Xboxi eksklusiiv, jah, Xboxi ja Switchi neid uusi mänge kulutavad välja. Et enamus on niisugune juba varem välja kulutatud asjadega.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 raisk. Just läks erutussega.
Burger King. Sihukest ettekandjat küll poleks vaja. No vähemalt Ghost ei saa vinguda sel aastal, et koledad tüdrukud on. Nad võtsid Ghosti vingumist eelmistel aastatel kuulda ja on ennast parandanud.
Noh, nägid ühel tüüpil, et prioriteetid paigas, läks naise juurde edasi. Lõi käega ja...
Lõi või?
Las nördid mängivad. Nerds.
See on see mäng, millest keegi enam midagi ei tea. Mida keegi enam mängida mängi.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free.
It's so fun.
Across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
No. Midagi uut.
No, Viking juba ütleb, et kosmoses ratsid jälle.
Juba lõhnab indie-rämpsu järgi. Frost Giant oli mingi indie stuudio, ma lähen. Mingi Blizzardi tüübid olid seal. See peaks olema mingi Blizzardi teksttöötajate stuudio.
Kas see oli see stuudio, mille üle nutati, et seal on ainult üks naistöötaja emane koer või?
Ma ei tea. Aga ma ütlen, minu pärast see on Blizzardi vendel oma. Aga otse loomulikult oled kosmoses, nagu Eesti Viikingi ütled. Otse loomulikult kosmoses.
Kas see näeb esialgu palju luba välja? Ma läks enda mängu ka.
Ma veel ei tea, mis mäng see on. Ma ei saa öelda, kas ta palju luba või mitte.
Trailer on palju luba. Trailer on erinev kui eelmised trailerid olid.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, right.
Näe, Diablo.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
See muidugi halb, see robot jooksis animatsioon oli.
Ei vingu.
Issand jumalgi halb, see robot jooksis animatsioon oli.
Tüübid võtsid Blizzardist kõik ideed kaasa. Tegi miksi. Nüüd visatakse kaardid ka letti veel.
Diablost on rohkemgi.
Stormgate. Tuleb siis, beta tuleb järgmisel aastal. Aga mis mäng see on, seda me loomulikult teada ei saanud. Aga noh, vähemalt nägi trailerissune välja.
Play stormgate.com.
There you have it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so
RTS?
Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. Tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first
You
two
know,
factions.
of course,
There will be
you
more.
guys know
So
something
the
about
human
racism.
resistance, And we saw
What?
an archaeologist from the human
Kurat.
resistance in that.
Nüüd sa rikkusid mulle ära.
And then also the infernal hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
Nüüd ma kuulsin tagantjärgi ka
One thing everyone
seda.
wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think,
Aga RT uus strateegiamäng, väga huvitav, väga julge samm.
Kes me siin kohe karjusid Starcraft, Ghost karjusid.
Ghost karjusid, jah, Starcraft. No võtta, Blizzardi tüübid teevad seda, mida nad oskavad.
Players already love about RTS, where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry.
Nagu Matis ütles, et Starcraft Diablo vastu.
We're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well, I love it. 2023, you said, for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. Highwater. Check this one out.
Ilmselt kui on hea mäng, siis nad saavad jälle Blizzardi omaks kunagi.
Highwater dwellers,
Läbi
Highwater
Microsofti.
Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
No seda teemat ka ainult lüpstakse nüüd ja muudkui lüpsavad, et see Saab Merch oli esimene ja see Saab Merch osutus nii populaarseks, et kõik muudkui kopeerivad sama asja edasi. Ja Xboxil lubatakse seal uut kraami näidata ja uusi üllatustega seal lageda tulla. Seal hulgas see Ubisofti teemata. Oota, mis sellest Xboxis sai, et iga kuu üks üritus neil kunagi oli plaanis, et see nagu kadus ära.
What a breathtaking trailer. Highwater is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus
The conflict in Ukraine is far from the Germans' mind.
To reveal a new trailer here today, but we're understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Out of the blue.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. a 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia.
Ikka sõna see Ameerikan seal olema, eks?
Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Eks see on põhimõtteliselt see, mis see oligi see Jim Carrey film Truman Show The Game. Oli Truman Show või?
Trevor.
Sa mõtled see Jim Carrey üksinda oli nagu, kes ei teadnud, mis et on TV show, jah?
Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Apparently we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
No, mis oodatud sequel see on? Fortnite saab järje või?
Epic Games. Coffee Stain.
Ei ole. Ei ole. Näeb muidugi täiesti totaalselt teine välja, kehvem välja. Näeb täiesti totaalselt see algne versioon, mida meil näeti trailer, nägi palju ägedam välja.
Dying Light.
Mitte Dying Light, vaid see mingi zombi värk. Okei, see on paroodia.
Goat Simulator.
Dead Island, jah, ma olin vist oli Dead Island, jah.
See on Goat Simulator ju.
See on Goat Simulator 2. No ilmselgelt vajas, nagu sa näed. Number 3 lausa. Oota, kas Goat Simulatorist on 2 versiooni või?
Või ma arvan, et see 3 on meelega seal. Kohe jätadki vahele.
Et 3 on nagu lihtsalt petekas.
Jaa, see saavad ju paroodia.
Vist on, jah, sest vaata kõik vestusakmas on samamoodi, et kas neid on 2?
Näe, Erik, sinu mäng.
Minu mäng lõpuks olnud, jah. Nad võiksid nüüd öelda, et kuule, tuleb välja täna.
For a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons.
Okei, tuleb välja 27. juunil. Väga sobiks.
Set to join the battle.
This world has no hope under your watch.
Not actual gameplay.
See üks leke väidab jah, et see, kus need tegelased, kaks tegelast avalikustati. Et tuleb ikkagi endiselt oktoobrisse, nii nagu nad selle edasi lükkasid oktoobrisse. Aga vahepeal siin oli üks teine leke, et on ikkagi juba valmis. Ja nad toovad ta selle oktoobrist kuhugi ettepoole.
Näe, Venom on paha.
Kas see Spider-Man nüüd või?
I'm gonna need some backup.
Palju need Spider-Man on seda? Sellepärast nad nõudsidki neid selle kuradi lekketüübi kuradi asju mahavõtmist.
Ämblik mees on sees.
Et nad tahtsid ühesõnaga neid siin avalikustada. Neid lisategelasi. Aga noh, sitast läks. Välja lekkis enne. Aga nagu ma aru saan, me saame siis siit nüüd kuupäeva teada. 7. oktoober, jah?
Näed, pre-order ja saad endale Doctor Strange'i skinni.
Miks ma arvan, et seal on mõnusad mikromaksed nende skinnidega?
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead,
Imelikult sinu jaoks ka, eks see?
course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the Delicious Last Course DLC.
One girl, one Cuphead.
Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled
Ikka mõnusalt on nad hoolitsenud Ghosti silmailu ees sellel korral ma vaatan.
Play this actually on my Steam Deck last week and you guys gave me a copy. I can't, people are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds. I feel like you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course, a new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you want people to
Midnight Suns on
too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortal Freeze. It takes place in an ice arena, and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Mile.
Aga Xbox'i Soul saab näha seda näiteks vaata meil selline aasta tagasi või millal meil näidati seda Obsidiani seda RPG-de teaserit. Et seda peaks nüüd näha saama. Jah, Call of Duty, seal saaks kampaania co-opi saaks ka midagi.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow after Geek Week, there is the Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Ja Kojimat pole veel olnud. See saade ei lõpp enne ära, kui Kojimat on meile näidatud. Pange tähele. Võin kihla vedada teiega. Enne ei saa see saade läbi, kui Kojimat ka näidatakse.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
ei, Kojima on suur Geoffi sõber. See saade ei saa ilma Kojimata hakkama. Ma ei saanud nüüd aru, mis see oli kaklus kaardi dating mäng või?
Single player FPS speedrunning game.
By huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Jah, tegi ta asjad üksinda, tegi üksinda.
It's happening. Big guys actually going through it.
Üksinda tegi ta teeks seda ikka veel.
Side see lives as dollar signs. Had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore. And neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Aga mäng ja pilt ei lähe kokku.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out.
Demo on olemas.
Joining me
Saad demo
now
proovida.
is Megan from Digital Streams to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got like it just happened.
No, Omarki liitub sinuga pühapäeval. Ma ei tea, kas ma pühapäeval saan tulla.
Omaril ei ole pühapäeval midagi teha.
Kohas Xbox'i. No, ta saab kommenteerida vaata vähemalt.
That's right. I already have seen
ilmselt peavad pühapäeval ühe sõbra sünnipäevale minema.
She's right there, loud and proud.
Selleks läks see läbi, see on nii hilja
30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take
Vaatab.
over
Äkki jõuab.
your special events category, but she is there and she's for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done
Ikka veel
incredible things with
hingitseb.
the game. And I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much,
Okay.
but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Tegelikult Fortnite jäetakse samamoodi nagu
you're
Warframe'i
going to get your first look at the Deviri Paradox. Finally, I know it's been a couple of years, but Deviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show
No, sa ei kuulnud, et Tarmo kuulutas show lõppenuks juba vahepeal.
My child, my friend, what was done is done.
Mis näoanimatsioon?
New choices await us now.
Kuule, see on vana mäng, on ju? Mida sa tahad?
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Mingi mobiilrämps ühesõnaga.
Aga Genshin Impactil on mingi meeletu fännklaab taga, meeletut mängijad.
Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures.
See näeb kena välja, jah? Vähemalt trailer näeb ilus välja. Ja see peaks nagu Tarmole peale minema küll. Kui ta nüüd just mobiilirämps ei oleks, siis Tarmo ignoreerib seda.
Ta tahad, et ta mängiks ja näidati lõpus Switchi logo.
Ei, State of Plays oli teine asi.
Switchi logo tal lõpus, siis ma võin seda mängida.
State of Plays näidati Eternityt.
Eternity.
Kui Tarmo oma Eternityga räätsiks. Tekkis hetkel segadus. Mis selle mängu nimi oli?
On ju Eternity. Eternite. Ja me ei teagi, mida see mäng tuleb. Mis asi see on?
Today I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new
IP. Nüüd täpselt teine veel. See oli äge. Selle gameplay on äge, aga see on kindlasti mobiilirämps.
What I've seen so far was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Zenless Zero something.
Ei, nagu magamine. See on kindlasti mobiilikas. See nägi äge välja.
Sandred saaks praegu siin ahetada ja ohetada.
Vähemalt rindade animatsiooniga vaeva nähtud.
No, nad peaaegu näitasid sul seeliku alla ka. Vaat ei ole nagu Fortnite, siis saad paigal kõik. Muusika on jah siuke äge, kõrvale rütme. Noh, mis see nüüd on?
Z-täht. One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT's
kilpkonnad on ekraani peal.
Reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development. The team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
No, mis see on exciting aspect? Casey Jones. See saab väga tuus olema. See saab olema hea mäng.
Ghost, mida sina kõike ka ei vaata ega märka?
Tegelikult Tony kõik ootasid seda Casey Jones'i tegelikult. Et kõik ootasid, kes see oleks ka põhitegelane, mitte mingi DLC. Need DLC tegelasi saab siia vihaga teha.
Ja miks on vaja jälle mingit piksli jama teha risk? On siis raske korralikku graafikat teha või?
Korralikku graafika ja turtlasmängud pole nii head olnud. Neid on tehtud paar tükki. 16 juuni juba.
Palju lubav valgus.
Propageeriv luistatamist kohe. Luistatamine on lahe.
Vaatasin korraks, et Andre on ekraani peal. Autod nägid väga ebaloomulikult välja seda.
Las ma arvan, mingi uus Ubisofti multiplayer.
Kurat, kõlab seda moodi. Nad on liiga palju tegelesid, eks ju. Liiga kahtlaselt palju erinevad tegelesid. Super People, Final Beta, Sega. Ai, see on segalt.
Humankindi lisa.
Oi, kes nägid, et siin pilli peal oli palja sisse. Okei, need olid nende juustega varjatud. Aga ikkagi. Kuidas niimoodi keegi julges?
But away.
Nad neile me ei öelnud, mis super people on, kes ongi mingi multiplayer, battle royale, millega. See tuleb tuttav ette. Kes siis oli? Kuidas Xbox'i pilli kui pikku. No, see on see Age of Empires. Jah, ikka Humankind või?
Ikka Humankind. Xbox Game Pass.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece.
See One Piece nägi päris äge välja,
and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure.
Tahtsid mängida või tahtsid mängida seda?
Ma tahtsin, see tuleb see päris RPG nagu. Seda ma isegi mõtlesin, et kuna ma pole seda animet kunagi vaadanud, siis oleks päris äge seda otsast peale nagu mängida.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
Ta nägi ilus ka välja.
Miro jo, shima. Dekee tou ga ippai tatteru. Sora ni nobiteru hikari wa nanda? Uish. Omoshiro sou da. 行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってるし。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。
Cumulonimbus Clouds.
なんだありゃ。
Knock-up striimu. Asjade väljaks oli see, et knock-up on inglise keeles rasestama. Lihtsa knock-up striimu.
Kusjuures, aga sellel oligi siuksed imelikult kahtlased naljad ju.
Ma mõtlengi, et...
No, Toni, vaata nüüd neid tüdrukuid. Kas ei ole ilusad tüdrukud või? Mis sa vingud seal? Monkey Luffy. See kolmas sõna oli. Möögad olid ilusad.
And hidden mysteries.
Samas ma enda puhul arvan, et see kisub nii kangesti rohkem sinna Kingdom Heartsi suunas natuke minu jaoks.
Beyond imagination.
Tarmo jaoks on see mul ju käinud super, eks.
Midagi, minu jaoks on siia. Kui on hea mäng, siis on hästi. Minu blogi see, et aga mis see, et ma sellest One Piece'is kui sellist eriti ei hooli, aga kui mäng on äge, siis on sure.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Miks ma peaks elevil olema, et on ingliskeelest häält kuulda?
Ma hakkasin maha, mis see nüüd olema pidi?
Soul Hackers. Okay.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
See on asi nagu täiega mööda must jooksnud.
So that's our mission then, save the world.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your
kumba
summer
pidi
gaming
need kuupäevad on seal?
Find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
See on nii haige näiteks.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault. Featuring Meeldib. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
You nuts?
You nuts? See on see Samsungi uudised, jah?
This is the Samsung Gaming Hub.
Et seal on siis need nagu absoluutselt toetavad kõike. Et Cloudi toetavad seda GeForce'i ja Lunat ja kõike.
Aga selleks kindlasti veel selle aasta Samsungi telekat on ju. Vaevast, vanadel annavad seda.
Väljatud PlayStationit, seda ei toeta. Tarmole midagi.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle
Homme juba, see on juba homme.
Soccer-ish sport. Chaos reigns supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League. Only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Ühe
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat?
Metal
better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And with vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down, so when headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
Kuidas seda peaks proovima tegelikult?
Suurematest asjadest on siis alles pühapäeval hakkab. Kõigepealt Xbox ja siis tuleb õhtul see PC Gaming. Sinu jaoks muidugi öösel tuleb PC Gaming. Ei, ikka õhtul vist oli ka. Vist oli 11. vist oli. 10-11. vist oli järgi.
Kas seda Örina Rocki mängi võiks üldse mängida? Kas Soundfall oli päris uus, nagu tuli mänguna? Äkki see on ka?
See streamerid lemmikidest selle Twitchist ja YouTube'ist kohe kõrdi blogid ja bännid ja midagi näed.
Vaikselt mängi seda, sest seal pole ilma hääleta.
Viking ütles, et ta juba tõmbab alla.
Selle peaks täitsa ka ära proovima.
No näed, võid juba proovida. Pane alla laadima.
That one was Metal Hellsinger coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes the story and determines who lives and who dies.
Mitte mina, vaid üks arvustaja.
Here's the first look.
Võttis omale vale mängu mängimiseks lihtsalt, noh. Ega trofee antrit elu pole kerge.
Ei, see polegi trofee. Ma mõtlesin selle, et juhul kui mäng tutvustab sulle ala mehaanikat, et sa saad tegeleda surma tagasi kerida. Et nagu, ütleme, Forza sõitu. Et ja kui lõppu eel on üks koht, mis kerib sul sõidu täiesti algusesse. Niimoodi, et sa vahepeal mitte midagi teha ei saa.
No shit happens, noh. Sa tegid vale liigutuse sa alguses, noh.
You have no idea what's going on here.
Sellisel puhul peaks hoiatus tulema.
Miks hoiatus? Sa mõtled see kerimise, kui sa tahad kerimise nuppu seda. Ma arvan, et see on kindlasti kuskil kirjas.
Et kas sa ikka tahad kerida?
No aga võta oma load keima alati.
Ei saa, seal ongi see, sa ei saa enam. Sellele see viriseski, et sa ei saa seda kuidagi enam takistada. See auto seibib ära selle kohe. Et sa olid mängu lõpus ja järgmine hetk on alguses tagasi.
Jah, on minu meelest küll, jah. Geoff küsib, et kas on samalegi Xena tüüp.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game.
Yeah, neid survival crafting game'i ongi liiga vähe juba.
Like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Mõtle, mis sellest Xena blondiinist saanud on? See ka kuskil mängib veel või?
You're alone in the realm.
Selle Xena ja Jokseri koos oli mingi blondiin ka. Rumalauke blondiin.
Given how fragile
aga tegelikult seal oli 2 blondiini ja see üks oli ju alguses oli paha ja pärast muutus heaks. See paha blondiin, see on igal pool mänginud.
You'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
Axe pick. Aga see näed, Armo on eriline, siin on kaardid. See on mängijaid on.
Think but this, and all is mended.
Ma võiksin neid mänge mängida, kui seal ei oleks seda kuradi mikromajanduse osa, et me kuradi linna ehitama endale või maja.
Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom, and today we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Guys.
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
See on tegelikult jälle see mäng, millest mina aru ei saa. See teine või kolmas, see oli võib-olla natuke isegi mängitav, aga pellikupottidega ringi liikumiseks läks seal ja see oli nagu tõesti palun, lõpetage ära. See on siukene lihtsalt ringi tuiamise lollitamise mäng. Iseenesest sulle peaks istuma, Tarmo, tegelikult siuksed lihtsalt ringi lollitamise mängud.
Mõnikord istuvadki. Mul näiteks meeldis see, kas ta 4 oli, kus oli see superhero. See oli täitsa äge.
Kusjuures see Saints Row on täpselt selline mäng, et mille arendajad on nagu omal sihtmärgiks võtnud, sihtgrupiks võtnud täiskasvanud, aga mängivad seda väiksed lapsedeks hoopis jälle. Nende jaoks on ilgelt fun, siuke lollitamine ja...
Monster Truck on sees. See juba müüs mulle natukene. Mulle meeldib ka mängudes on Monster Truckid, mis ka toimivad.
Näe, download one, free on. Self-made Saints Row.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended
gameplay
of
Warhammer
40K Dark Tide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide
osad on need turn-based mängud, et neid peaks proovima.
And terrifying enemy hordes to team up against.
And
it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console.
Warhammeri mänge tuleb nagu vasakult ja paremalt kogu aeg.
Manufacturer of XL1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed. That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place. Now! You finished here? Look for a way out.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Someone once said
Layers of Fear 3.
family. Let it run.
Noh, kas meil ei rahvas magama? Mis see on praegu hetkel on 8, 9, 10, pool 11 õhtul, jah?
Mul ka kaasa küsis juba, et kas te lobisite veel kaua, et ta tahab magama tulla.
Ta võib ju magama tulla, sellegi tõesti.
Ta häirib, kui mu kaasa möllisid. Siis võid ise mina vaikseks. Mul on arvuti vaat samast toas, kus ma voodi.
Paneb kõrvaklapid pähe, muusika pähe, jah.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Sul on arvuti magamistoas, jah?
Ma töönurk on siin, vaata. Tehtud endale.
You really shouldn't
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
Kõõst ütleb, et mäng ei pead ehitama valgedesse. Siis tõmbad selle töönurga ja tõmbad mingi helikindla boksi ümber.
Mäng tuleb siis, kui me eramaja kunagi saab. Korteris ei ole see eriti mõeldav.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer
Laura Marty.
Seal mängus väidetavalt on.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
See on mood kindlasti.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people.
Ma ei tea, seda kohta vist ei ole midagi öeldud või? Tarmo, sina oled ajalise seisukoha. Ajajoone kohta oskad midagi öelda või?
Minu meelest ei ole see järg Arkham Knightile. Minu meelest ta on küll
mäng ise on täiesti puhas Arkham Knight.
Minu meelest ei ole. Kuskil kunagi ütlesid seda, et see on eraldiseisev mäng nii-öelda oma universumis.
Neil on ka nagu Marveliga, et mingi multiunivers.
Tal ongi see multiversum.
Mul DC-l ka multiversum või?
Jah.
Nojah, siis saab ju rohkem teha, siis saab ükskõik mida teha. Sa ei pea mitte midagi kuskilt nagu joont hoidma. Tee, mida tahad.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome... Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog.
Näete, saate oma.
Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an
eventful
day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans. And
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots
Good
to share
news.
with
Halvad uudised on.
Naughty Dog, but first of all, it is a
Naughty Dog ise sellega tegeleb. Talendi raiskamine, täielik talendi raiskamine.
Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Raha on selle nimi eest võikend. Raha.
And we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters.
See müüb.
Characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them.
Saab PlayStation 5 kasutada selle uuesti maha müüa, ühtlasi saad müüa igast Last of Us'i nänni kohe sellega koos jälle.
Praegu juba need pagana kogujad olid juba ärevil, et kui see päeval see leke oli, siis seal oli see tavaline mäng ja siis oli see Steelbookiga variant, aga Steelbooki variant oli ainult selle direct from PlayStationi exclusive. Siis oli juba pärast, et jälle pekkiski, et sellest saab kohutavalt kallis Steelbook.
Sa mõtled selles mõttes, et skalperid ostavad ära jälle.
And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved. And I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show
it. Ühesõnaga, Last of Us ja Fortnite, kui see plahvatuse või selle gaasipilvergi eest arvestada.
Every day it feels like up in Calgary they're filming the
kollane
Last of
gaasipilv,
Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game.
No, raha jälle raha. Vaata, kuidas Epic Games supleb oma Fortnite'iga rahast. Kõik tahavad seda. Kõik tahavad sama asja korrata. Loodavad, et töötab.
So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might
think. Ja Last of Usi maailmas nagu isegi toimiks, vaata, sa tapad teisi, et enda näin endale saada. Seal see toimib nagu niisuguse story'na isegi. Et kui nad seda hästi teevad, siis okei.
No võiks teha niimoodi, et sa kaotaksid ostetud skin'i kaotad ka, et kui sa surma saad, see võitja saab sinu ostetud skin'i endale.
Sinu NFT-d endale.
And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey.
Not only
directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationships on and off camera. I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation.
Ei no mehiklasest Joeli vastu pole midagi, see on nagu okei, Joel on Joel.
Toni andis alla, jah? Läks Taini Tiinat mängima.
From the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
All I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the...
Ma mõtlesin, et sa andsid Summer Camp-Fastiga alla, et kui nad kaua võib. Tegelikult ta peaks... hakkama nüüd läbi saama.
Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo. Okay. These are real roles that we're keeping on the wraps for now. Man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed it.
Kuskil on mingi
on the internet there's so much like
mingi suur asi on tal veel kuulutamata välja.
Kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now obviously.
Keeping secrets was
Kojima pole veel ära käinud. Saa saadet ära lõpetada, kui Kojimat pole näinud.
It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard.
Toni, kus sa selle Taini Tiinaga oled, et oleks vaja kellegagi koos teha seal kahte seda kõrvalmissiooni, et on näha, kas see teema achievement'id kordab mitte. Kas mul on achievement'id katki ühesõnaga,
nii, aga olgu, ma lasen imbi magama, ma jätkan chati vist seal chatis. Ma panen mikrofoni kinni ja rohkem välis. Ma lasen imbi tutture.
They're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of it.
I'm so excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and you know, are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Tarmo võtab selle ette, eks ju? Mängid seda? See ei ole esimest mängida, eks ju?
Can it?
Teistesse on 5 jaoks loodud.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
Kuskil on kindlasti mingi rohulibeleke, mis läheb parem välja.
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Hellil on 2 sõdurrähte rohkem. Sa ei pannud tähele või?
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah, actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
side by side. So just how much it has changed that you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything?
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all this stuff. We wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing part 1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely
I can't wait to go back, because it was you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
it's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye. And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project?
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive look at the Planet of Lana. And then Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd.
Nintendo ütles, et ta Gamescomile ei tule sel aastal.
Live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023.
Tundub jah, et Last of Us oli see suur nagu asi.
We'll see you soon.
Vot siis nii palju siis sellest.
Happy birthday to you.
Näed, suur üllatus tuleb siit hoopis.
Happy birthday, Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest and definitely the oldest independent games festival that exists. It was started over 10 years ago by Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit to celebrate the best independent games out there and bring them to you, the fans. We wanted to bring developers and players together to get together, play games, and have a great time. It used to be a physical event only in San Francisco, but now it has gone digital so the whole world can enjoy it. And we're really excited this year to be part of Summer Game Fest. So sit back, relax, put on your party hats.
This thing? I'm supposed to put this on?
That's right, everybody put on your party hats. Everybody. Everybody. That's right, that looks good. Now we're cooking. Put on your party hat and enjoy Day of the Devs.
We got a new one today. This is from a good friend Michael Frey and Rafael Munoz. Previously, Michael made a game called Kids with Playables that we published at Double Fine Presents, and this is his new one. It's about the limited time we have on Earth told through the life of a fly. This is called Time Flies.
The Last of Us oli see ilmselt siis see nagu suur asi.
My name is Michael.
Nagu Tarmo ütles, et see rikuti ära.
You might know my work from a game called Plug and Play. I co-founded
aga mis
siit
siis nagu oli?
Where we made a game called Kids. But today we're
going to talk about minu jaoks oli Midnight Suns, eks ju, siit veel.
Upcoming project that is a collaboration
aga uutest asjadest, see endiste Blizzardi tüüpide omaks, see on palju lubav.
We're collaborating on is called Time Flies.
Midagi natuke ikka näidati, et loodetavasti Xboxi üritus saab olema vingem, vähem juttu. Nad jätavad juttu selleks extended ürituseks, et selle pühapäevase saate ajal nad panustavad põhiliselt mängud. Ja siis pikemalt näitavad mänge ja räägivad arendajatega siis selles 14. juunil.
You have a little bit less time to achieve the things you want in your life.
Kosmos ulmet oli jah, nagu lõpmatuseni, et lase ainult. Fallouti tegemise võiks nad Bethesda käest ära võtta ja võiksid selle rahulikult Obsidianil anda. Obsidianit muidugi tuleb see Bethesda, see Fallouti, see uue Fallouti kloon, see, mis asi ta oli, see Out of the World, mis ta asi see oli, see 2 nüüd. Ja siis Obsidian teeb ju seda RPG-d, mida siin meil aasta-paar tagasi tiisiti, et see muidugi ei tule veel ikka veel nii pea välja, ma arvan, et sinna läheb veel mõned aastat aega, aga ilmselt pühapäeval näidatakse seda mängu lähemalt, et muidu oli ainult teaser, et jah, Outer Worlds 2, et see ilmselt Outer Worlds 2, kas see äkki ei tulegi nüüd selle aasta lõpus välja? Outer Worlds oli muidu iseenesest täitsa okei mäng, aga jäi natuke lühikeseks teine.
PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC and Mac sometime next year.
Aga jah, Fallouti nad võiks võtta minu meelest Bethesda käest ära. Bethesda ei oska sellega mitte midagi tarka peale hakata. Andke Obsidianile teha, las Obsidian teeb. Võiks selle Obsidianile veel niimoodi anda, et teeks isomeetrilise RPG, et oleks jumala äge. Oleks originaal Falloutide stiilis jälle. Sükest ma mängiks küll, sest Fallout 2 oli ikka aegad üks ägedamaid mänge üldse, et üks minu aegade kõige lemmikmänge ongi ühesõnaga Fallout 2 olnud, et see oli ikka väga super mäng, et jah, võib-olla isegi uus versioone võib-olla isegi mängiks, et Fallout 1 ja 2 ja siis seda Brotherhoodi.
Our next game is Planet of Lana, the debut title from Sweden-based
ma üldiselt sükast mingit remasterit ja sükast nagu üldiselt ei mängi, sest ma olen juba mänginud neid mänge. Aga vot need Falloutid olid ikka väga super asjad, originaalid. Neid võib-olla isegi mängiks, kui need uuesti tehtaks. Teine sükke asi on need Kotor.
Hello, my name is Adam Stjärnljus and I'm the creative director at Wishful. We're a small indie game studio in Sweden making Planet of Lana. In our game you play a young girl called Lana, who is forced out on a mission to save her sister that has been taken away by an invading robot army. Early on in the game, Lana meets the mystical creature Mui. You quickly develop a strong bond and friendship to Mui, and she proves to be both intelligent and loyal.
Pärast üritust näidatakse isegi huvitavad asju. Aga see Vegas oli ka ju jälle Obsidiani tehtud, et selles suhtes, et mulle need uued Bethesda Falloutid üldse istu need tulistamisega, aga jah, Vegas on täitsa mängitav. Ta ei ole nagu eks see Fallout ikka, aga ta oli äge. Obsidian oskab teha, no. Obsidian oskab asju teha. Aga okidoki, ma arvan, et aitab just küll tänaseks, et kes tahab seda Days of Day vaadata, et switchige sinna switchige Game Awards'i peale ümber seda Days of Day Devs, seda vist tuleb sealt veel mingi järgmiselt mitu tundi.
Together, you have to make it through both the harsh and beautiful environments of Novo.
Xbox'i üritus. Kell 9 õhtust oli.
Unraveling long forgotten mysteries.
Aga jah, proovi järgi ja tule räägi Discordis ka meile, et kuidas oli see metallimäng. Tule jaga teistele infot, et oli äge või mitte.
Planet of Lana is really a labor of love, and we're very excited here at Wishfully to bring you what we believe is a truly unique adventure. And beyond the companion-based puzzle solving and hand-painted art style, you will experience an engaging story with twists and turns that hopefully will stay with you long after the credits have rolled. Planet of Lana is coming to Xbox and PC this year, and you can wishlist right now at Steam or sign up at our newsletter at planetoflana.com.
This next title from 2-Star Games is quite literally an on-the-rails shooter. You and your little yellow train with its mounted machine gun and clown-faced train who is hell-bent on devouring human flesh.
Hey, I'm Gavin. I'm the solo developer behind 2-Star Games, and I'm currently making Choo Choo Charles.